Definitely wasn't tonight, you know, up until this point in time. Let's see what happens. You pick an estuary as a starter. That's pretty good.
They're wrong. Nope, they're wrong.
They're right.
They're wrong, and you know it. That's it. I'm writing your name down on the chalkboard.
What?
You heard me.
That's so messed up.
No, it's not. It's messed up that you think it's justified that you can go here instead of merchant port.
Man.
You're the kind of person that would look me in the eyes and strike it.
Yeah, I really am.
It's okay, a lot of people do that. Almost everybody I know does that.
Nice. Also, there's side Bs from PoopyDoop doing absolutely nothing, but it's very funny.
I love side B. Oh, going for the tether into nut combo, but doesn't accomplish that much. Could have maybe gotten a down strong on that tongue and just outright killed RandomDude, but instead finding the tech chase into it. Dupe taking the lead here.
Yeah.
It's significant. I think one thing that is interesting for this player matchup is RandomDude, like you can see, is playing so much slower than Dupe is. Just really trying to take his time and think out the next move. So it's going to be interesting to see which playstyle overwhelms the other. Ooh,
Yeah.
Really quick stock from RandomDude. Bad DI on that fair. RandomDude coming online. I mean, just kind of like ate a ton of percent on that first stock and then lost it. But now just very solidly in control, taking the game very quickly.
Yeah. Looking pretty comfortable right now.
Yeah, seriously. I mean, what turned into a lead for PoopyDoop suddenly became a 2-stock for RandomDude.
Not PoopyDoop going to be picking Frozen Fortress, which I think might actually be a comfort pick for RandomDude, but it's hard to say. I don't know, the stage isn't bad for Ranno by any means. It's a weird one.
This is a great stage for both of them, honestly. I think Ranno has the unique capability of being able to super jump to those top platforms and kind of ignoring the center one.
True.
So that's always going to be something to look out for. But he's also, because his plat drops are so good, he's also really good at controlling the center one anyways. So I think this is actually a great stage for Ranno. And especially the way that RandomDude's been using these needles, it's gonna keep the pressure on PoopyDoop no matter where he is, even if he is trying to run away and use the stage as space for Maypul. Right, F-Strong gonna catch out that down tilt. Going for the F-Strong. That's one thing I see Maypul's try way too much, is just charging F-Strong at ledge.
Yeah.
The enemy is gonna get past like almost every time. It's really telegraphed.
There's much better things you can do, that's for sure.
Yeah.
And that doesn't even have to mean, you know, going off stage. Like, you can kind of just sit there.
Oh.
Scout out an option and punish, like, faster.
Absolutely. What a catch from RandomDude. Dupe still has a pretty sizable lead, but that is gonna hurt, man, for sure. But, alright, already back to a full stock lead now, lapping in percent. And the train isn't stopping. One for the third one. Look how fast Maypul is. He was able to outrun the ton.
Yeah.
Okay. Chasing to the top platform, but getting beaten back by that F-tilt. Just trying to find an option here. RandomDude looking for these tongue punishes, but just has not found one like the last 5 tongues he's thrown out.
Yeah, it's a bit tough to be in that situation. Just gotta eventually stop fishing for it.
Yeah, that's the thing, right? Is like, it's one of those options. Okay. It's one of those options where you can't really fish for it. You need to catch an option from your opponent.
Yeah. Okay, the tether to set up a tech chase right there. It's interesting use of it.
He's I don't know what he was doing over there with the Lily. But he kind of let RandomDude come back for free, and now he's eating so much percent. This could absolutely have backfired like crazy after a huge lead.
It could be though. RandomDude at the ledge. Oh, I think honestly, I think a down tilt might have been better there.
Uh-oh. Off stage, no resources. Great tech, though.
Dash attack, not able to get a big enough punish off of it.
Oh my god.
And honestly,
that's
like,
good.
I kind of think that RandomDude just wasn't able to find the right starter there.
Yeah, for sure.
There were like you know, probably 4 or 5 opportunities from to end the game, and just all of them not quite coming to fruition.
You can say the same thing about Dupe, because like there were so many opportunities to like do a tether fair or a tether nair.
That is definitely
follow
true.
Up. Yeah, like can follow up. Like with Maypul has the ability to follow up with the tether, right?
Yeah.
Because like I said earlier, no matter where you are on the stage, it will always take the same amount of time to get there, and it's pretty quick. So you can follow up on the Ranno being shot all the way to the blast zone and just push him in with that last nair. Or fair, and you just didn't do it. We just didn't see it. So that game, maybe a little bit unnecessarily close, but Dupe taking it anyways. We're 1-1, and the Gates counter pick from RandomDude is interesting.
It is. I can definitely see it though, honestly.
I think in this particular matchup, this is probably a pretty even stage. I don't see any real reason why one would want it and the other wouldn't. But, another up air into up strong catch.
Yeah. I think if you do it fast enough against Maypul, it might be inescapable. Pretty sure she's in that here.
I'm not sure. I'm not sure offhand, but you might be right.
So off the top of my head, Apsa, it's true against Apsa, and unless like Gravity Excel also matters for hitstun, which I don't think it does, then Maypul is the same weight as Apsa.
I'm unsure. We'll have to ask an expert later. We can bring on SNC in the after stream panel. Oh god. Yeah, we're still seeing RandomDude just play so carefully with these needles. And see, that's where you want to use the tunnel. You can't fish for it like he was in neutral earlier, but that was a great use of it, catching that roll. Uh-oh. Not sent into the bubble, but still got it. It's still available. Gets fared and doesn't make it to the wall.
Wow.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah, that was some incredible space for PoopyDoop. Like, Ranno up is tough to disjointed, but apparently so is Maypul Fair.
Yeah, Maypul Fair is like one of the only disjointed moves she has, I think. Or, I don't think it might not be disjointed. I know her bear is.
Yeah.
I don't know. I've been in training mode like one time ever. I don't do that shit, so don't trust my word on that.
Ashley has a few moves that are disjointed, but they're small disjoints. So it is actually hard to use them in like a traditional disjointed sense, but fair definitely is from what I remember. Just like a big circle, not too much of a hurt box.
Oh my god.
And there it is again. Like that time it traded, but it was, you know, deep enough off stage to just instantly kill. The fact that it was able to hit it all was all that really mattered.
It stands at such a nasty angle too. Like with that percent, there was just absolutely zero chance of RandomDude coming back.
Yeah.
We're 2-1 for Dupe here. headed to Fire Capital for the next Random Dude counter pick. I don't know how I feel about this.
Okay, so I wanted to look at the hitbox for it. Maypul's Maypul's head has a hitbox and like the rest of her body, but that's essentially like only the inner half of the hitbox. The outer half of the hitbox and like a little bit more has no hitbox, so it is somewhat disjointed as long as you're able to kind of position yourself properly.
Interesting. Okay.
That's kind of the thing. It's like very disjointed, but it doesn't have a ton of range, technically speaking. So there's still like it still requires really good spacing to actually take advantage of that disjoint.
Makes sense. Oh god. Oh, it's happening again.
Here's the thing. Yeah. Now it's Maypul just gonna put you in a situation where you take 100% because you just kept getting re-wrapped over and over again.
Yeah, she has such strong option selects. Uh-oh, going too far off stage. Not finding the tether up airs here.
Yeah.
But tether nair finally gonna take it at 170. That's like the first one we've seen too. Yeah, I really did not like this counter pick from RandomDude.
That's true. I've seen RandomDude do it before. I know that, he tries to make the stage work. I don't know how successful he is. He's definitely made it work a few times. Like, I'm pretty confident in not. Because he does try to, like, play the slower game, and he can. But there are better stages to let Ranno play the slow game. Even, like, it didn't work for him last time with Frozen Fortress, I think, is one where Ranno is really good at playing the slow game. With, like, the side blast zone still being close to the stage, he can still kind of get kills. Really
I just think, especially against Maypul, this is a really bad mistake. Because Maypul's the fastest character, right? I mean, she has the speed to maneuver on this stage so well. And it's such a big stage, so, like, she could camp you out the entire game if she wanted to. And in this case, we're seeing, like, RandomDude can never get away from Dude because he's just always there, but really bad DI on that fair, gonna even up the stocks right away.
Yeah. Definitely true. Ends are even, but right now it just feels like RandomDude can't catch Dude.
Exactly. See what I mean? Like, all RandomDude has to contest with Maypul's speed here is the needles, and even then, as long as Duke is aware of them, it's not that hard to work around it.
Yeah, could certainly be worse. And that is going to be a bracket reset.
Alright. 3-1 bracket reset. I got a little scared when Duke got faired and died at like 60. We're definitely seeing a bit of a trend of light characters and not DIing, not reacting fast enough to DI the moves correctly. But
yeah,
what I'm most disappointed in is they had 2 chances to pick the right stage for game 1 and they didn't. So we're headed to Swampy Estuary.
It's running it back, and this did work out in RandomDude's favor last time. I don't remember how close it was.
It was fairly close.
A lot of games that set were actually really close.
They were all pretty much last stock. This was actually, I think this was the only game that wasn't close. Now that I think about it.
Really, that might be the case, honestly.
Yeah, because I remember Duke had a big lead game 1, and then RandomDude was just relentless, just killed him off of 1 neutral interaction 2 stocks in a row.
Ooh.
Oh.
That F strong, gonna hit its mark.
F strong?
I thought I said F strong.
Oh, maybe I misheard you. No, I didn't mishear you. I'm a genius.
So true.
I'm never wrong.
Alright, Tether F strong, the game is right back to even stocks.
Yeah, we're basically dead even.
What?
Getting sent into his own bubble. I don't know.
That there You don't have to position bubble with your aerials. I'm sure you know this. I'm not sure what the plan was there.
It's fun, honestly.
It sure is fun, but you know, this isn't Crag. Like, Maypul can just run up to you and hit you. Well, anyway.
See, you're wrong because RandomDude has the stock lead.
Okay,
I was gonna say
actually.
percent lead, and then he landed and up trying again.
Yeah, I mean, that was a really good catch. Like, like, up tilt's a really hard move to do anything out of. So.
Yeah, it especially depends on the DI. Like, if they DI it correctly and go shooting way over your head, it's a little hard to do anything. Okay. Back air, gonna send off stage. No mark this time. But the jab combo is not enough to keep Dupe off stage.
Oh boy. But yeah, it's hard. I mean, it's last stock, anything can happen. Obviously, RandomDude's in an ideal position right now.
That he is. Definitely. Okay, I thought that was just gonna be it, but it was the super weak hit.
Yeah.
Man, I remember when Ranno would have killed with that. I remember when that was the sides were stronger than the middle.
It was like that. I mean,
yeah.
I'm pretty sure I played when it was like that, and I never really realized that's not good.
Yeah, the sides used to be really strong, so he'd kill you at like 100, it'd purple at 100 if he hit you with the very edge of it.
Kinda remember that. I mean, I definitely remember Dacus being nerfed and excited for it.
Yes.
That's evil.
It was, it's for like months. Every time Ranno Dacus, I just said, like, that would have killed less fast.
Oh yeah, no, you're not alone. I did the same thing. Many people did that.
It was evil.
Anyway, yeah, no, I mean, that would have killed several patches ago, but it didn't, so I guess we're just gonna have to get with the times as we go to Jules Vale.
Indeed.
For our game 6.
Yep, we've seen a whole lot of this tonight, and we've definitely seen it in the last set. So unsurprising that we end up back here again.
It's always Jules Vale.
Always Jules Vale. You sound fatigued when you say that, Violet.
I wonder why.
It's almost like you've seen 101 tournaments worth of mostly Jules Vale.
No way, that's crazy talk.
You guys should pick Tempest more, spice up her day a little bit.
Nah, listen, I didn't start, like, streaming them until the 5th one. That's so many that I missed. So many Jules Vale.
There's so many.
And I missed streaming them because I was playing in them.
God bless.
So many opportunities where I could have taken the Jules Vale.
Well, we see why RandomDude wanted to go to Jules Vale now, because Jesus, this is not looking good for PoopyDoop.
It's pretty rough. Yeah, it's building up a ton of damage, and with all those stacks now, it's gonna just be racking up those little bits of chip damage every time it presses a button. And it's like, it's hard because when you have poison stacks on you, you honestly generally can't really be bothered to like stop pressing buttons. You just kind of have to accept the fact that you're gonna eat that extra percent.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
When I have poison stacks on me, I mean, I'm playing Clarin, granted.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
like, I just don't throw out moves in neutral, which like is fine. You just have to be more precise. That's all. The poison stacks really aren't a huge deal.
Unless you get tongue, at least, yeah.
Yeah, for sure. If you get put in a bubble, then it's a huge deal. But that's the key. You can't panic when you're
Oh,
you
for
have
sure.
them on you.
Yeah, I mean, you know, again, like, ideally you only pressing too many buttons anyway, depending on your character. But yeah, it's real. Like, I definitely don't let it impact the way I play neutral very much. Aside from maybe, like, being more wary of the threat of tongue.
For sure.
But anyway, yeah, that was a really good game. It came out swinging. Granted, PoopyDoop did a really good job of bringing it back to an even state, and that could definitely make things a little bit scary going into game 3. It's like, well, I won that game, but I could have won it so much harder.
Absolutely. That's the kind of momentum you definitely want to take into the next game, because like RandomDude had a almost perfect lead, was 2 stocks up at like 10% or something, and was still like in danger of losing that game. So Dupe definitely wants to carry that kind of momentum. So far, pretty slow start to this game though. That is a really unfortunate misinput.
Yeah.
Definitely gonna eat some percent here for it.
Yeah. Thankfully, RandomDude does DI that down strong decently and is going to be hanging on. Oh, the bubble doesn't catch him.
Yeah, gets F-Strong right over it, but luckily doesn't die.
Shut up. Shut up. Shut up.
Anyways, continuing on with the game.
Yeah. Oh, that's gonna be a spike. A double spike. And the game is back to even. See, it's like he never died to begin with.
I'm in so much pain.
Why?
You know why. But anyways, RandomDude really aggressive on the edge guard here, but kind of walks into that down strong. And I mean like literally walks.
Decent air dash to get rid of Lily. I'm definitely a big fan of seeing the triangle dashes instead, but those are definitely a little bit more precise.
They are, and you know what? RandomDude had Dupe off stage. He definitely had the time to just air dodge it.
Yeah.
Alright.
There we go.
That's one thing F-Strong is really good at with Maypul, is it's so horizontally disjointed that it catches options and people don't expect it.
Yeah.
It's like, as long as you're spacing a little bit outside their range, like Ranno will go for a dash attack or something, you'll backdash and do an F-Strong and it'll catch it. It's a really strong option. Oh no!
Wow.
Just lingers a little bit too long next to that blast on there.
Yeah.
Dupe gets up aired for his troubles.
Run up air, I think it's really good. Super good DI check, like, especially when combined with super jump, it's so good for just catching people out of the air.
For sure. Now we're seeing the opposite, where PoopyDoop is the one picking Fire Capital.
Yeah.
So it worked out well for him last set, so I don't blame him at all.
I think this is a pretty solid pick. And of course, picking the prettier version.
So true.
Oh boy.
Look at the damage rolling in. Got him off stage.
Yeah. Not for long though, and now it's RandomDude's turn to find some damage.
Ooh. Gonna find a lot of damage here. DI's out on the back air too, meaning he's gonna eat a lot more unless he trades and gets a tech.
Yeah. Not too much, but still has really struggled to actually get himself back in a good situation. RandomDude constantly having an option right on deck to keep that situation in his favor.
Yeah, we're not seeing the outspacing that Dupe was doing the first Fire Capital game now. Now we're just seeing a whole lot of RandomDude running a train.
Yeah.
And then DIing out on Deathstroke.
There we go again. But, at the very least, RandomDude does have a comfortable lead at the moment. It's just gonna be a matter of will that lead evaporate, because PoopyDoop can make it happen.
Yeah, I mean, we've seen it several times. Great spacing. No Lily over there to help. What? Why? F-Strong's the other way and dies for it.
Wow. And with that up strong, RandomDude will be your Rivalry Circuit 101 champion.
Ooh,
Someone's
thanks,
happy.
Mia. because she didn't know it was a Ranno.
Wow.
Anyways, jokes aside, yeah, I mean, for pretty much most of the night we saw RandomDude playing, he just had this very reserved playstyle, and when he finally found the opening he wanted, he was just so good at executing on it. I mean, I don't think I can count on both hands like how many up air into up strongs he ended up getting.
Yeah.
I mean, he got at least one or two like every single game. It was his main kill confirm.
For sure, it was really good stuff, honestly.
Yeah, just great execution, really careful neutral. That's all you need to win